I am so glad you found this video. It probably means you're a new Avon representative. So congratulations and welcome to Avon. Or maybe you're watching this video because you're wanting a refresher, maybe you're relaunching or re-jump starting your business, or maybe you're a mentor, a team leader, and are looking for resources, training, and support for your own new representatives. Well, you're in the right spot, no matter what kind of person that you are. Welcome again to Avon. We are going to go over some top 10 tips for new representatives, or maybe these are tips that you've just never thought of before, and maybe we can kind of re-energize your Avon business. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Emily Stevens. If we haven't met before, I am a bronze executive leader with Avon. I am the recent recipient of the Guiding Spirit Award, and my favorite thing ever is mentoring, training, and teaching other Avon representatives how to run a successful business. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and be sure to also click the alert bell so that you never miss my next training video for you and your team. So tip number one is super easy. Personalize your online store. So all representatives get a free online store, a e-commerce site per se, a place where you can sell to customers online 24/7, and it's free. Make sure that your website is personalized. There's a free resource in the show notes below that walks you through exactly how to do that. People that are shopping from you, especially if you're new, want to make sure they're in the right place. So adding a profile picture in your online store helps them do that. And then go ahead and personalize it further by writing a little something about you and even making those clickable widgets customized to what you want to feature on your online store, even upload a YouTube video. Tip number two, introduce yourself as a new Avon representative. It sounds kind of simple, but it's a step that a lot of new representatives miss, and it's a really very important one. So when you first join, the people that you're probably going to reach out to first are your family and friends, people on social media. But if you don't stop to introduce yourself as a rep and let everybody know what you're doing, how do they know how to support you? So again, a resource in the show notes below is a video with scripts that you can use as a new representative. We show you exactly what to say on different platforms as you introduce yourself as a new representative, courtesy of top leader, #1 in the nation, Jennifer Francis. Tip number three, be a product of the product. What do I mean by that? I mean, use the products. How can you suggest products that you have never tried before? So start by building your own starter kit per se. Maybe you joined free and you didn't have any products to start with. Go ahead and place that first order. I call it your family first order. So think about if you were to run out to Walmart today, and what would the 5 things that you would pick up from that big box store? Maybe it's shampoo and conditioner. Maybe it's toothpaste. Maybe it's laundry detergent and dish soap. We have such a wide variety of products here at Avon now. If you haven't looked yet or looked recently, oh my goodness, there's so much we have to offer. So make that your family first order. What do you need at the store anyway? And instead of lining those pockets of the CEOs of those big box stores, buy those kinds of products from yourself with your discount, and then use those products to show your friends, your followers, your family members what it is that you're loving from Avon and what they can get from you as well. Tip number 4, don't be an order taker. I know that sounds crazy, like I'm a representative, how am I not supposed to take orders? Well, what I mean by that, have you ever gone to Target like with a shopping list and you're like, okay, I need these 5 things, but by the time you leave Target, it feels like Target told you what you needed and you have like a cart full of stuff. So what I mean by don't be an order taker is don't just wait for the phone to ring and write down what someone wants to order. Instead, think about what kind of value you can add to someone and what kind of need you can what kind of need you can meet in someone's life. So start by asking questions. Ask questions about what they're running out of, what they're currently using, what they like about what they're currently using or don't like about what they're currently using. And as you start a conversation, you're building a relationship, but you're also listening for that cue to step in and offer a product that can solve a problem or meet a need for your customer. So when you're talking to that customer, don't simply be an order taker. Make sure you ask those questions to learn more about how you can add value to someone's life. Tip number 5, one of my favorite ones. It's a hashtag I use all the time with my team. The fortune is in the follow-up. Oh my goodness, this is so true. So many new representatives fall into this trap. So they pass out a few brochures and then they sit and they wait for the phone to ring. Well, I promise you, it's not gonna ring as often as you need it to ring to make the money that you are looking to make as an Avon representative. So follow up. You make the phone ring, right? So you call your potential customers, you call back the people that you did give books out to or that you reached out to on social media or that you texted the link to your online store. How do you do that? So get contact information, right? You can't contact someone if you don't have their contact information. You should actually make that one of your first priorities, your top priority when you are talking to someone new. So I like to get contact information by offering our sweepstakes. The sweepstakes, which is at your online store, one of those things, again, that you can personalize and edit, but your sweepstakes is a free offer from Avon. Your customers and friends can register to win every month the sweepstakes that Avon provides for us at no cost to you. Usually it's between $200 and $300 worth of products that Avon is giving away for free. So what happens when you share your link to Avon's sweepstakes and your customer clicks the link and fills out the form, they're added to your email address book and they're supplying their contact information for you. So this does 2 things. Now you have their contact information so that you can follow up with them before you place your next order, but also they're added to Avon's automated emails. So then Avon then takes over marketing through email and you can then focus on building that relationship with your customer. The other way I like to capture contact information is just to ask. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just say something like, my name and number is on the back of this book. Let me go ahead and get your contact information so I can let you know when my next order goes in. Or, hey, I'm going to text you the book. What's your phone number? I mean, instantly, in order to send them a text message, you need their phone number. So just ask. Number 6 is be consistent. No matter if you have 5 hours to dedicate to this business or 40 hours a week to dedicate to this business, be consistent at it. Whether you choose to post on social media every single day or only twice a week, be consistent at it. Whether you call your customers every week or only every other week, be consistent at it. No matter how this business fits into your work, life, family balance, just be consistent at it, no matter what it is. Make this business work for you around your schedule, but no matter what it is, be consistent at it. Your customers with consistency will see that you're reliable and you are going to build yourself up as the authority in this brand of Avon. Number 7 is be authentic. it just means be yourself. Don't try to be someone that you're not, because when you're not authentic and you're not being genuine, people can tell. They can. So be yourself. Don't try to run this business the way anybody else is running it. You are going to do it the way nobody else does it, and that is okay. That is great. That's what makes you different, and that's what makes you fascinating. And like Sally Hogshead said in our last conference, different is better than better. So here's the thing about selling Avon on social media. So take Facebook, for example. Your followers, your friends on Facebook, they like you, believe it or not, they do. They're following you for a reason. It's because they like you. So make sure that you're showing people what it is that you are loving from Avon that they can then get from you too, because chances are when they like you, they're gonna like the same things that you like. So I can't express it enough. Running a successful Avon business is going to look different for you than it looks for anybody else, and that's okay. But don't let the fear of doing something different stop you from doing something new or learning a new skill. Just do it scared. You're scared because you care, and sometimes, most of the time that you're about to do something that scares you, it means something amazing is about to happen. So just do it scared. Tip number 8, don't get stuck relying only on your family and friends to grow and sustain your business. Again, in the show notes below, there's a really great video by Jennifer Francis. Again, 6 tips on how to get your business out in front of more people. Now listen, don't get me wrong. Your friends and family are the first people you should contact that you started your Avon business. They're the first people that are going to want to support you. They're the ones closest to you, the ones that love you. But don't stay in your warm market, the people that you already know and love and trust. You've got to get your business in front of new people. Do so by getting online in more places than your warm market. Get on Facebook, get on Instagram, get on Pinterest, maybe start a blog. I mean, these are all things that you can be doing later on, but you've got to start taking some steps to get yourself in front of more people than just your friends and family. Number 9, pay attention to the opportunities, the bonuses, and the incentives that Avon has to offer. I know as a new representative, there is a lot of information coming at you, but make sure, especially as a new representative, that you pay attention to all of the emails coming to you from Avon so that you are eligible for all of the bonus money available to you in the pathway to Premier. There is a link in the show notes below that tells you and breaks down a little bit more of the pathway to Premier and all of the bonuses and cash money available to you. Don't leave money on the table because you're not informed about what it is that's available to you. Also, incentives. There are incentives revolving through Avon all of the time. Make sure you are up to date with all of the incentives by logging into avonnow.com with your account number and password. Click on Seller Central and then click on Rewards and Recognition. The big one that you're going to see is Destination Avon. Yes, Avon representatives can earn a free trip to Hawaii this year for 2022 through your efforts in 2021. Every representative is eligible to achieve this, and the sooner you start on your goal, the sooner you have the ability to achieve that goal. Tip number 10, we're wrapping it up here. Maybe the most important tip, but I wanted to close with it because it is that important. Get plugged in. Get connected with your community here in Avon Nation. There are so many amazing representatives who teach and train, who collaborate and network with new representatives. I spend the most of my time inside a group on Facebook called Timeless Beauty Lessons. The link is in the show notes below, or search for Timeless Beauty Lessons on Facebook. Again, it's where some of the top in the nation leaders, top in the nation sellers, it's where we hang out, and it's where we meet and collaborate. It's where we teach and we train. It's a positive atmosphere. So be sure to join that group. It's for all Avon representatives, but check and see if your own team has a Facebook group. As plugged in as you can get, the more successful you can be. There you have it, my top 10 tips for new representatives. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun. I hope I see you inside Timeless Beauty Lessons on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you get my next training video. And for more tips on being a successful Avon representative, visit beautybossessentials.com.